Neil, when your players have been in such a routine, having games every sort of 3 days throughout the second part of the season, is it quite easy to move on from Tuesday night and refocus again for Friday?
Yeah, it is. It's become, a habit for us really. It's only like playing Saturday, Tuesday. So it's not something that we haven't encountered for quite a few months. And I like the reaction of our players after the game on Tuesday. It was just a feeling of job well done, but there was no over the top celebrations. It was just, no, we've done well tonight, but we know that the job's only half done and we've got to finish it off back at home on Friday night.
Yeah, I was going to say that. I take it you notice the mentality shift that the players go, yeah, good performance, but let's go and finish it off now.
Yeah, and to be honest, that's something you say has been developed, but a lot of these players, the types of characters that we've got, they don't get carried away by success. There's an honesty and humility about them, which they take onto the pitch in every performance, and I think that's shown. So we've got enough experience in the dressing room and in the staff to make sure you're looking for those little telltale signs of lack of focus or taking your eye off the ball, and we're wary of Oxford and what they bring to the table, and we know that our full focus and commitment needs to be on the pitch on Friday night.
There's been a lot of sort of outside plaudits for the performance on Tuesday, but you being you, do you still sense there's improvements there to be made?
Always. That's what we always try and do as a group. If we do some things well, then we'll talk about them, and you want to try and then repeat that. Sometimes you analyse or overanalyse after a defeat. It's important that you remind the players or show the players the good things that you do. However, you get that balance right of, what can we improve on? And that's the process we follow. So we'll speak to the players about what we can do better than Tuesday night, what we think Oxford might do, because the situation's now different. The scenario that we're facing is different, and we try and prepare for the what ifs, because the playoffs can throw up different scenarios and full of emotion and drama, and we've seen first leg victories overturned in the second leg, so we have to be mindful of that, and we'll be ready. We'll be fully focused, and we're on a good run of 5 wins and not conceding for 5 games, so we want that to continue.
You mentioned sort of past playoff games, and you also see it in sort of Champions League ties and that sort of thing. Do you just have to approach it as, look, it's 0-0 and go again?
Yeah, you do, and that's obviously difficult when you're 3-0 up. The players know that, and the Oxford players know that, so they'll probably have a feeling of let's throw caution to the wind, so to speak, go for it, fearless, and that can make them dangerous. And if we then become a little bit apprehensive in what we do, then momentum in football can produce strange things. I've seen that happen firsthand a couple of seasons ago, Liverpool-Barcelona, and there's been famous nights and famous games that we can all recall of great comebacks, and it can happen in football. We have to make sure that we're professional and we finish the job.
How timely in a situation like this that you've got 4,000 Blackpool fans that'll be right behind you?
Yeah, I think it'll be massive for us. I thought the Oxford supporters generated a good atmosphere on Tuesday night, and we enjoyed it. I think it gave everyone, both sets of players, a lift. However, I think Blackpool supporters on Friday night, with the run that we've been on and the fact they haven't been in the ground for so long, will generate an even better atmosphere. Many Blackpool staff who've work here for a lot longer than I have tell me how passionate and unique these supporters are. I felt it a little bit, but I'm looking forward to feeling it in abundance on Friday.
Yeah, you mentioned that little bit. It's so extraordinary, isn't it, the circumstances that you sort of witnessed that, and then you have to wait well over 12 months for
Yeah.
for that sort of well, not even that sort of amount of people, but to have at least half of it.
Yeah, and I'm sure 4,000 will feel and sound like 40,000. They've been away for so long. We hope that they bring the excitement they've got for the game, that little bit of frustration, and they bring that out in terms of their energy and vocal. They get behind the team, and I'm sure they will. They'll see a group of players that give them everything, and we want them to give us everything, and I'm sure they will. And some of our players have not played in front of the Blackpool supporters, so it'll be a new feeling for them, and I'm sure they'll feel the energy and passion coming from the stands. And if they do, then I think that can help us massively and make a big difference to the team.
You mentioned players there. What's the state of the squad going into this one?
Well, Luke Garbutt came off on Tuesday night. He felt his back a little bit after landing after an aerial challenge, and it just stiffened up on him. So he was feeling better yesterday. We're hopeful that he's going to report and feel better again today. If he does, then he'll be in contention for the game. Sully Kai did some running yesterday, so we're hopeful we can push him on further today and join in the training. If he does, he'll be in contention. Grant Ward is doing some fitness work. I'm not sure he'll be ready for this game yet, but other than that, thankfully we came through with no other issues from Tuesday night.